The H1B Guy here. And today, the H1B Guy news for the week ending March 8th, 2024. Today, I'll cover the H1B lottery for fiscal year 2025 is officially open, and high skilled immigration noticeably absent from President Biden's State of the Union address. But before we get started, I'd like to ask you, if you haven't already, to please subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and like this video so that I can continue to produce more content like this for you. I also wanted to mention that H1B Guy offers a variety of consulting services to help businesses and individuals solve complex work authorization issues in the recruitment process, bringing awareness to employment-based immigration benefits. If I can help you, please reach out. I'd love to hear how. And you can book an appointment directly with me via the h1bguy.com. Today's news is brought to you by Syndesus, the ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. By PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process. And by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Join the squad. Now, the news. Well, I'd like to thank everyone who joined me for the H1B Guy Live on March 6th, 2024 for the H1B Lottery Fiscal Year 2025 Special Edition. This was the fourth annual live session here on this platform, kicking off the opening of the annual H1B lottery. On March 6, 2024, at 12 p.m. Eastern, the H1B lottery for fiscal year 2025 officially opened and will run through March 22nd, 2024 at 12 p.m. Eastern. Changes for the H1B lottery for this year include the implementation of organizational accounts, which are and allow for digital collaboration across petitioning organizations and their legal representatives. Online filing for Forms I-129 and I-907s starting on April 1st, 2024, which will allow for employees to submit digital applications for those individuals that were recently selected in the H-1B lottery for the first time ever. A beneficiary-centric selection process for registration of the H-1B lottery by utilizing the individual's passport or travel document as a unique identifier. It's what's being termed as one passport, one shot, which allows for individuals to have multiple employers still register them, but they will only be entered into the H-1B lottery once. The registration fee does remain at $10 per individual registration per employer for this year's H-1B lottery. But it will move to $215 per registration for next year's H-1B lottery. I am expecting there to be somewhere around 325,000 registrations, unique registrations for this year's H-1B lottery. I'm also expecting the selection and notification process to begin somewhere on or around March 23rd, which is a Saturday, March 25th, a Monday, or March 26th, a Tuesday. I expect the random selection to be held and notifications to be provided by the 26th at the very latest. As I have previously mentioned, and USCIS has confirmed, um, they will begin accepting those digital applications as well as paper applications starting on April 1st, and that will run for 90 days through June 30th, 2024. A notice of completion of the H-1B lottery is expected by USCIS to most likely be provided sometime between the last 10 days of July and the first 10 days of August. And that's what we've historically seen over the last 4 years. On March 6, 2024, Alicia Adamczyk, in an article for Yahoo Finance titled "Capping H-1B Visas at 85,000 Could Cripple U.S. Growth in Tech Like AI," an expert says, "We are actively shooting our future selves in the foot." Quote, the program's annual cap of 85,000 visas is once again under scrutiny, with some experts and business leaders calling it a threat to U.S. innovation. Demand is overwhelming supply. In 2023, hundreds of thousands of applicants were denied. Research has found that hiring these migrant workers doesn't adversely affect the economy, as some allege, but rather leads to further job creation and economic growth for a myriad of reasons. These workers drive innovation, pay U.S. taxes, start new businesses, and so on. Restricting immigration ultimately harms companies and slows wage growth. Advocates of increasing the cap on visas also note that it's not just the tech sector that would benefit. There are plenty of demands in fields like medicine and scientific research where there simply aren't enough American candidates. I wanted to briefly cover this article because it absolutely coincides with the opening of the H1B lottery for this year. It is an attempt to persuade support for increasing the number of H1B visas issued annually via the H1B lottery. As I've discussed many times, I'm not in favor of simply increasing the number of H1B visas issued annually unless changes are made to the qualification for the H1B visas. Specifically in the US advanced degree category, where I support a pathway to work authorization for individuals that have obtained a US master's and are living and working in a full time occupation in the US. We have to put an end to losing top talent that is US educated and that is fed up with failed H1B lottery attempts. Demand for talent remains at an all time high, and wages will only continue to rise for those that are highly skilled. On March 7th, 2024, President Joe Biden gave his State of the Union address where he kicked off his speech with foreign policy. Throughout the 1 hour and 7 minute speech, President Biden covered a variety of topics. However, he only addressed immigration via the border crisis and stated, quote, send me the border bill now, in a challenge to the Republicans in the chamber. We are at a breaking point with the border crisis, and there's no doubt about that. And it has to be addressed. We're also at a breaking point as it relates to the growing green card backlog, which could reach 2 million by the end of this year. We have two separate crises on our hands as it relates to immigration. One in the form of undocumented immigration via the border crisis, and one in the form of documented, high skilled, employment based immigration via the green card backlog. Do not confuse the two. For the full post on the H1B Guy news for the week ending March 8th, 2024, please check out the H1BGuy.com. And a reminder that today's news is brought to you by Syndesus, the ideal plan B for high skilled immigrants currently located in the U.S. whose status may be uncertain. If you're facing an H1B denial or OPT expiration, don't get caught off guard. Make sure you have a plan B, and Syndesus is your answer. They'll gladly help you navigate the process, and if you'd like to find out if you qualify, please be sure to use the link in the video description below, and someone from Syndesus will be in touch. By PERM-Ads.com, the industry leader in providing a seamless experience for employers and immigration attorneys navigating the complex PERM recruitment ad phase of the labor certification process. If you're looking to reduce your costs and overhead associated with PERM labor certification recruitment advertising, let PERM-Ads.com help you. And by Mob Squad. Are you a technology professional facing U.S. work visa related challenges? Don't leave your fate up to chance. Our partner Mob Squad has a solution. Mob Squad helps technology professionals facing U.S. work visa related uncertainty remain working with their current U.S. employer nearshore from Canada, as well as technology professionals from around the world who are seeking to find a rewarding opportunity in North America. Through their partnership with the Canadian government, they can obtain a Canadian work permit for you and your spouse in as little as 4 to 6 weeks. So whether you're looking to stay working with your current US employer or you want to find a new opportunity in Canada, please find out how the team at Mob Squad can help you via the link in the video description below. Join the squad. Just wanted to ask you again to please like this video, Subscribe to the H1B Guy channel here on YouTube and click the bell for notifications so that you're notified anytime we post new content here to this channel. If you've made it this far, I just want to say thank you for taking the time to watch my video. I really appreciate your support. The H1B Guy, your global source for all things H1B.